Hey everybody, welcome to another video. So I'm just going to do a voiceover here. This is a Disney collaboration with Tori Allen, and there are several of us that are doing this collaboration. So Tori came together with the idea that we could be any Disney character, villain, or good character. What's the word for that? I forget. Anyway, um, I decided that I wanted to be Maleficent. So this is only my second time doing any kind of special effects makeup, so bear with me. And I don't have Maleficent's little like horned headpiece, so what I've done is just split my hair down the middle and kind of put it up into two little buns to give me those little horns. Now you can see here I'm just putting up the last piece. You know, there's no need for us to watch all that together. Anyway, I've made myself really hot by fidgeting with my hair. So I have to get out my iPad because I kind of want the Angelina Jolie type look. So you can see I've got my two little buns up there. And now my little baby doll, Tulip, she comes in to visit me because I'm in my studio and I left the door open because I'm the only one home. And she loves kisses from mommy, so that's what she's come to get. Her mommy kisses. She's my little fur baby. So the first thing that we're gonna do is to get started with our brows. Now Maleficent has killer brows. You can see her right behind me. She has banging brows. Now let me tell you about the product that I'm using. I am using Unique's Moodstruck Brow Palette, and this is in the dark brunette shades. And I'm using my Brow Artist brush. It has a spoolie on one side and an angled brow brush on the other, and I absolutely love it. Now, my fine Hashimoto's eyebrows are affected here. Hashimoto's is an autoimmune disease, and I lose a lot of hair. So I have a little bit of a widow's peak starting in my hairline, but also I've lost the outer half of my eyebrows. So in order to give us a nice sharp pointed arch with the brow palette, I've had to go way above where I would normally do the outer half of my brow. I have gone way above my brow bone where I would normally do my eyebrow. Now I'm going in with my Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Scarlet with a concealer brush, and we're just going to carve out the brows. We want to make them really sharp, so this is why I go in with concealer and clean up any lines, push any loose hairs out of the way. Now we're going to go in with the Unique Touch Spray Foundation in the color Scarlet. The shade Scarlet is the lightest shade that I have, and in the wintertime, it actually is my winter shade. Right now, I'm a little red and a little tan, so it comes out really pale looking on my skin. And this is kind of how Angelina Jolie's look is with Maleficent. Her look is like really white and really pale, but this works. The scarlet shade works really well on my skin. Still looks natural without using like white face paint, and I didn't want to go with the lightly tinged green like the cartoon Maleficent. So I decided to just stick with my lightest shade of foundation, which is Scarlet. Now I'm going in with my BB Flawless Cream in the color Cream, which is the lightest BB cream that I have. And this is going to lighten up even more, so I'm just applying it to targeted areas. Before I go any further, I'm going to set my whole face with my translucent setting powder and my puff brush. This setting powder is my absolute favorite for any kind of look that I have going on. And I even put a bit on my brows to set any of the brow powder that I used. And it just keeps everything in tip-top shape and from moving. And since I'm going to be using powdered shadows, uh, setting with a setting powder is going to make those blend out a little better. I'm going to go in with black face paint and an angled painting brush. And right now I'm just getting the paint on the brush. And yes, it's not on your screen. I do, in fact, have black hairs on my face from my brush. So those are just fibers from my brush, and I do eventually pick them off. Don't try to blow the hairs off your screen. It is attached to my face. So Maleficent, with her little headpiece, actually has the angled piece that comes down her forehead. So that's all I'm doing right now. I'm kind of creating her hat, her headpiece shape with just black face paint and an angled brush. At this point, I have completed all the face paint, and now I'm going in and kind of blending with certain shades out of my Addiction palette number 2, which has now been discontinued. These are usually just grays and darker shades in this palette, so I went in with the shade Honorable in palette number 2, and I'm kind of just shading in, but I make a mistake here in just a second. Like, I grab a darker color than what I need. Whoa! Look at that! And then it dawns on me, crap, I literally just messed that up. So now I have one cheek that's going to be darker than the other. I take my angled blending brush and I try to blend this out a little bit and really give myself some cut sharp cheekbones. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Blissful, and we're going to start to create a nice eye look. I'm putting Blissful all over the lid. Now, I have hooded eyes, and Angelina Jolie nor cartoon Maleficent have hooded eyes. So I have to make things work for me. I'm going to go in with Blissful and just put that all over the lid, making sure not to pass my crease because I don't want to put glitter above my crease line. And then next, I go in with the shade Honorable. That's the second shade, Honorable. And then at last, I pop off the crease look with the last shade in that palette. And that is the darkest shade in that palette, and that's the color Peppy. Now, I also am contouring my nose and my inner eyelids, because if you look at Angelina Jolie's Maleficent or even at the cartoon, her eyes are very angular in the inner corners. Blending's done, and now I need to put on eyeliner because I want this to be a sexy Maleficent. I'm just kidding. I kind of want to give her a little bit of a wing eye look, and I think it really sharpens the eyes when you use a little bit of liquid eyeliner for these looks. Next, I go in with my a la mode highlighter in the shade Iridescent, and just put this in very specific target areas. Next is 4D mascara, and now we're on to lips. I go in with my lip liner in the shade Primal, It is a beautiful red lip liner. And then I use my Splash liquid lipstick in the shade Stubborn. This is the reddest of red that you can possibly get. I absolutely love this shade of Splash liquid lipstick. And I get really fancy with my lips. Maleficent really has a unique branded lip ruby red. Last, we go in with lashes. We're getting close to finishing this look. You know, no look is complete without some sexy lashes. And even if you look at Angelina Jolie's Maleficent pictures, you can tell she has falsies on. Now, they may be like lash extensions, but they're false lashes nonetheless. I really enjoyed doing this look. I don't think it turned out as great as I thought it would. I think I need a lot more blending. Wow! But I do like it. Wah ha ha ha. Thank you so much for watching.